The world tells you that success is built on relationships, that partnerships will help you climb higher, faster. It convinces you that love, loyalty, and connections will carry you through the hardest times. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of what you've been told about trust is a lie. It's easy to get lost in the belief that your happiness, your future, depends on others. We are taught to trust our friends, family, mentors, and partners. They're the ones who will support us, help us when we fall, and share in our triumphs. But what happens when those relationships fail? What happens when the people you thought you could rely on disappear, betray you, or worse, let you down when you need them most? If you've been there, if you've experienced the gut-wrenching disappointment of relying on someone who failed you, you know exactly what I mean. And if you haven't, brace yourself, because it's coming. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Because here's the cold truth. Most people are unreliable. That doesn't mean they're bad people. It means they are human. And being human means we fail, we betray, we disappoint. And when that happens, the one person you can rely on is you. So what happens when you wake up and realize that no one is coming to save you? That your success isn't a product of who you know, but who you are. This realization is the first step toward true independence. And it's a terrifying one. You are forced to acknowledge that no matter how much you want to depend on others, you have to take responsibility for your own life. The moment you stop relying on others for your happiness, for your security, or for your success, you become free. But you also become alone. Trust is a fragile thing. It can be broken in an instant, shattered by the smallest betrayal. The reality is that the world is full of people who will promise you the world, but when the time comes to stand by their word, they vanish. This is not to say that trust is useless. Trust is vital in building connections, creating meaningful relationships, and achieving certain goals. But the harsh truth is that trust in others is a gamble, and the odds are stacked against you. Think about it. How many times have you placed your trust in someone only to be let down? How many times have you believed in someone's promises, their words, their love, only to watch them falter when it mattered most? The betrayal of trust cuts deeper than any wound, because it's not just the person who fails you. It's the illusion that someone else can save you. When you trust others to shape your future, you're surrendering control over your life. You're depending on them to provide the stability, direction, and security that only you can give yourself. And when they inevitably fail, it leaves you feeling lost and powerless. This cycle of disappointment erodes your confidence, your spirit, and your faith in others. But here's the controversial part. Those betrayals were never the real problem. The real problem is the misplaced trust in the first place. The real problem is that you allowed yourself to believe that someone else was responsible for your happiness, your success, and your survival. You handed over the keys to your life, and when they disappeared, you were left standing empty-handed. This is where the story shifts. This is where everything changes. Because the moment you stop depending on others for validation, for support, for direction, you become unshakable. You stop waiting for someone to pull you out of the darkness. You stop hoping for the person who will make everything better. You stop relying on anyone except yourself. No one is coming. No one will swoop in to fix things for you. And that's the most liberating realization you can have. The world might try to make you believe that success comes from networking, from being in the right circles, from finding the right mentors. But success comes from your ability to stand alone, to trust in your own strength, your own skills, and your own instincts. This isn't about rejecting relationships. or refusing to work with others. It's about shifting your mindset from reliance to self-sufficiency. It's about knowing that, no matter what happens, you are the one who will carry yourself through. You don't need anyone else to define your worth. You are enough on your own. The power of self-reliance comes from within. It's about waking up every morning knowing that you are in control of your life, that no one has the power to shake your foundation, because your foundation is built on yourself, not on others. When you begin to rely on yourself, you realize that you are the most powerful person in your own life. The world can throw all its challenges at you, but you know that you have the strength to face them alone. You don't need others to validate your struggles, to cheer you on, or to give you permission to succeed. You already have what you need. This is not an easy journey. It's not about pretending that everything is perfect, or that you don't need anyone. It's about learning to trust yourself, even when everyone around you doubts you. It's about forging ahead, despite the voices of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. And that's where the real power lies. When you trust yourself, you stop fearing failure. You stop fearing rejection. You stop fearing what others think of you. You know that, no matter what, you will survive, you will adapt, you will evolve. True strength doesn't come from standing on someone else's shoulders. It doesn't come from leaning on a crutch or holding on to someone else's dreams. It comes from standing on your own 2 feet, knowing that you are the one who will carry you forward, no matter what. When you trust in your own abilities, you stop waiting for permission to succeed. You stop waiting for others to tell you what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. You know that you are the one in charge of your life. And that's the most powerful realization you can ever have. Others may not understand your journey. They may criticize you for choosing to walk alone. They may try to tell you that you need them to succeed. But deep down, you know the truth. You don't need anyone but yourself. This is the most controversial part of this message. Success is not a team sport. You've been conditioned to believe that you need others to help you reach your goals. But the harsh truth is that no one can give you the drive, the willpower, or the determination you need to succeed. Only you can do that for yourself. Success isn't about having a network of people cheering you on. It's about having the courage to move forward, even when everyone else doubts you. It's about pushing through the hard times, the failures, the setbacks, and knowing that, no matter what, you'll come out stronger on the other side. It's time to break free from the trap of validation. Stop seeking approval from others. Stop looking for someone else to tell you that you're worthy, that you're good enough, that you're capable. You are worthy, you are good enough, and you are capable. No one can take that away from you. When you stop depending on others for validation, you stop giving away your power. You stop waiting for someone else to tell you what to do. You become your own source of strength, your own source of motivation, your own source of power. Confidence isn't something that comes from the outside. It's something that comes from within. It comes from the knowledge that you are enough, that you have what it takes to succeed, no matter the odds. The moment you stop depending on others for your confidence, you unlock a new level of power. You become unstoppable. The world can throw whatever it wants at you, and you'll keep moving forward, because you know that, no matter what, you will never be broken. It's time to stop waiting for someone else to save you. You are the only one who can save yourself. It's time to stop relying on others for your happiness, your success, and your peace of mind. Trust yourself. The world will follow. No one else has the power to define your future. Only you can. So stop waiting for someone else to take the wheel. Take charge of your own destiny. The time for waiting is over. The time for relying on others is over. The only person who will ever truly have your back is you. When you embrace this truth, when you fully realize that your success, happiness, and future lie in your hands, you become unstoppable. You begin to rise above the noise, the distractions, the doubts, and the fears. You become a force to be reckoned with because you trust yourself to navigate the twists and turns of life. The moment you stop depending on others, you unlock your true potential. You realize that you don't need anyone to validate your existence or your purpose. You are enough on your own. You are your own hero. And when you trust that, you will find the strength to face anything the world throws at you. No one can break you, because you've already decided you will never be broken. And that's when the real journey begins. You, alone, powerful, unstoppable.